perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, there was just a scary moment before we came on the air. Every morning we get on. Riggins and I are in the same studio. Lindsay is in her home studio, and Rob's in his home studio. But we start talking a little bit before we go live, and we thought we might have to go live this morning without Lindsay in the first segment. And why is that, Lindsay?
Well, couldn't find my daughter Delilah anywhere, and it's 5 a.m. Her light was on in her bedroom, so I peeked my head in to see if I was going to turn the light off, because I'm like, why is her light on? Well, she's not in her bed. So I'm like, oh, she's just peeing, whatever. So then I look in the bathroom. She's not in the bathroom. So then that's when I came in here. I was like, guys, give me a minute. So then I went in my bedroom to see if maybe in between the time of me getting ready and coming in here, she went in my bed. Not in my bed. So I'm going down to the basement, to the middle level. I'm screaming, Delilah, because my thoughts are going that she's kidnapped or something. Then I start freaking out. I think I had a heart attack, my first one ever. And then I peeked in Brooks's room and I didn't see her. So then I woke Kyle up. He's sick, by the way. Well, we'll get into that. And then he's like, I don't know. What are you talking about? He's like out of his head. He took a NyQuil. So anyway, I'm like, you're no help. Go back to bed. So then I come in here and I'm like, let me check Brooks's room one more time. So I peeked my head in and I turned the bathroom light on. Her head is under the covers in his bed. It's like the top of her head is hanging hair.
So she just got up in the night and went and got in bed with him?
I guess, which has never happened. So either someone had a nightmare. I don't know. I have no clue. She doesn't even count on him for her nightmare. So I don't know.
That is one of the scariest things, though, when you know that the kid is supposed to be in the house and then you can't find him. It happened with Lainey one time when she was little, and Aiden, our son, was a baby. She was up in her room playing, and then we went up to find her, to tell her something, and she wasn't there. And we started looking all over the house, and she had gone into the laundry room with a blanket and curled up in front of the washing machine for some reason and fell asleep.
What?
Oh my God. It is the scariest. I mean, pure adrenaline I was like, am I going to call 911? Like, what's going to happen? So.
Well, remember Ace's daughter Peyton's first day of kindergarten. She fell asleep on the bus on the way home, and the bus driver didn't see her back there, and she just didn't get off the bus, and they could not figure out where she was, and she was asleep on the bus.
Hey,
I think it took them about an hour or so, maybe longer, to find out where she was and get her.
Poor thing. She was just tired.
Yeah. But that feeling though, like, oh my God, what is happening? Where did they go? Where could they be? Even though she was safe in her bed last night when you went to bed.
Right. Well, and not to mention, I just watched a new documentary on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Y'all know.
Right. Well. So everything's fine.
Yeah.
And Kyle, thank goodness, got to rest through it. His rest wasn't interrupted. Bless his heart if he's sick. Good deal. All right. More coming up. Hang on.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, Rob had a bad day the other day. They had to put down his the dog that he shared with his ex-girlfriend and all, and that was tough. But tell everybody what happened after that, Rob, when you were feeling so low and sad and all that.
I had to go get an oil change because I'd been putting it off, but I had time because I took off that afternoon and I needed to get it done. So I went and I got it done, and they did the tire rotation, they did the oil change, all that good stuff. And then as I was getting back into the car, I looked when I was getting in, I could see the floorboard, and there was dog poop on the floorboard in the driver's seat. The whole time they had to move the car and everything.
Oh,
So somewhere I stepped in dog poop and tracked it back into the car. And so these people think I'm disgusting and I just have dog poop in the floorboard all the time.
And you couldn't smell it? I've never heard of being
no.
able to step in dog poop and not smell it. Ugh.
No, well, I think it's because I had the smell of dog urine on my shirt.
Yeah?
Because
Okay.
that was one of the things that happened with the dog that as we were taking her, to go get taken care of. So I smelled that, and maybe it was just so overpowering I couldn't smell the poop.
oh, my God.
Ooh.
So I had to power blast that with a water hose as soon as possible.
Yeah. And no chance to change your shirt before doing anything.
No,
else.
because I was already out, and I didn't want. I knew when I got home that day, I wasn't going to get back out. It was a bad day already, so I was just trying to.
It makes me
So I
sad.
I just can't go back to that place ever again because they're going to be like, "Oh my God, it's the guy with the poop in his floorboard."
And the
Yeah.
urine on shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, I'm a procrastinator as well. But I would have had to go. I would have not gone to the oil change that day if I was going to do one or the other. If I knew that my shirt was it still wet, or did it just stink like urine?
It just stunk. It wasn't
Yeah.
wet anymore. No,
Oh, good.
Was it white?
no, it wasn't.
Yeah. What a scene.
It was. I'm sure they were talking about me when I left.
So did you go straight home from there,
Yeah,
or
pretty
did
much.
you go get something to eat, meet your cousin
No,
somewhere, and
No, I went home after that.
went and did an escape room? Yeah, other people in the escape room were like, "This is the fastest we've ever gotten out of a room." So we're trying to get away from that smell. Record-breaking time.
Yeah. Wow. They're like, this is the busiest guy ever. He doesn't even have time to clean the poop out of his car before he gets an oil change. He's
like,
booked.
They're like, obviously he works in animal rescue or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what they think.
He's a vet, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's making a bad day worse for the people at the oil change place. They're like, what? Oh, God.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
No spoilers. Don't worry. Love Island USA had its finale last night. No spoiler. Well, a couple was announced as the winners. Should I give them the name, or should I do a countdown or anything? Everybody's watching this show. I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Yeah, let's do a warning and a countdown.
Okay, I'm going to reveal the winners of Love Island USA season 7.
Hey, I haven't watched it yet. Can
Oh,
I?
yeah, you get out too. You take your earbuds out and put your fingers in your ears so you don't know.
There you go. A spoiler in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winning couple of Love Island season 7, Amaya and Brian. Fan favorites, some say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know either, but I know a lot of women really, really like this show. You can watch it on Hulu, I believe. It's season 7, hosted by Ariana Madix, who's from Vanderpump Rules. And very dramatic season 2. Contestants were kicked off for past usage of racist remarks on social media. And it's just a season shrouded in controversy.
Well, Thursday night, when I got home from my night job, it was about, 10:05 or so, 10:10. And every Thursday, little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael come over for dinner. I'm not there for dinner anymore, but they're still there when I get there. And they were all 3 enthralled in whatever episode of Love Island was going on.
Really?
Yeah. And handsome husband Michael was more into it than the women, I think. Because usually by the time I get there, he's kind of dozing off in the chair. He's just bored,
Yeah.
And since I'm not there anymore during the whole visit, but not Thursday. He was Mr. Energetic right up in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Loves the drama, huh? Mm-hmm. That's fun. What is it?
It is drama.
It is drama.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got a reunion special planned on August 25th. Now, the couple was awarded $100,000. At that point, they ask, would you like to keep it all or split it with your significant other? And he, I guess, split it with his significant other. So it's not $1 million prize like Survivor or other game shows, but $100,000. It's $100,000. Not so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So Love Island, USA, season 7 coming to a close. Last night, a lot of people checked that out. Other entertainment news, Superman, $217 million at the box office worldwide. The budget for the movie was $225 million. No word on how much money they spent in marketing and advertising, but they expect that number to be enormous as well.
So that's not included in the whole budget thing? That's just the production budget was $207 million?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the rumors are that they spent at least $100 million on advertising, which is crazy to think about to get people to go see this movie. But critics seem to enjoy it. A lot of people said it's not a good movie, but...
I don't know because I haven't seen any to compare it to really.
Yeah.
Of course, the stuff that I follow online and everything. They say it was a woke Superman.
I had heard that.
So I don't know if that's true or not. 'Cause like I said, I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen this one. I'm not going to. So
Yeah.
I just don't like superhero movies.
Kind of in the same boat with you. So we'll see how big this movie becomes eventually. There was a big moment in TJ's family's life over the weekend, and I cannot wait to share the details with you next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey guys, I'm not one to sit here and brag about myself. If anything, it's the opposite. But let me tell you how many compliments I've been getting since I've used Love Into Skincare. Their Precious Potion Moisturizer. Ooh, it is so luxurious on your skin. Check it out at tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 21% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
It's a big weekend for one member of TJ's family, and it was not TJ or his wife Jody. It was his daughter Lainey, who went viral.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if that is considered going viral, whatever her post received.
About as close to viral as you can get. So Lainey, she's TJ's 25-year-old daughter. Love her, and she's so sweet, and everybody loves Lainey. She's charming and a little quiet, a little shy sometimes. But now she's an adult. She's got her own opinions and her own thoughts. And she posted this video on TikTok, and it blew up. It blew up. It's got thousands and thousands of comments, 1 million views. And then on Friday, she texts me out of the blue and says, "Hey, how do you deal with it when people are fighting in your comments?" I said, well, that's a question I've never been asked before. I said, well, what you can do is you've put out this content on the internet and you want people to see it. People are going to have their reactions. Embrace the drama as long as they're not attacking you and they're just fighting with each other. Let it go. That's how these things kind of work. She goes, okay, well, somebody was comparing me to a celebrity and I thought they were talking about Karen Carpenter and I was flattered, but they weren't talking about her at all. And I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah,
So-
she's not good with that kind of stuff. It hurts her feelings really easily.
Yeah, I thought about her a lot when she was saying that, but people don't realize, like, if you've never gone viral, that is a weird thing to go through. All this sudden attention over something that you thought was funny or whatever. Now you're realizing it's reached all over the world and you're getting all this engagement. That sends your adrenaline through the roof. So I bet that's a pretty jarring experience for a young person.
Well, she told me that the main female lead on Cobra Kai liked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It'll be, it's interesting to see who picks up on it and where it ends up. But
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. So,
it was a good piece of content.
the thing is, though, is that I've been telling her for years that you understand a different, you have a different type of sense of humor, and she can be really funny. She is funny, and so is my son. And I've tried to tell her, do these things, and you would get a lot more attention than other people because. And she just never wanted to do it because she didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. She didn't want anybody to get mad at her or insult her. And so she did this one. And all it was doing was making fun of the Gen Z stare and how Gen Z people act sometimes when they're antisocial and all that.
But what's funny about it is she is Gen Z. That's what I loved about it. She can, make fun of her own kind.
Yeah, she can.
But I did think about her a lot because, if it's ever happened to you, it is just this wave of attention, and it can be overwhelming to a lot of people if you're not used to it. So when you get 7,000 comments overnight, you're like, oh my gosh, what are these people saying? So hopefully she handles it well and doesn't have like a massive panic attack and have a breakdown. Yeah,
it happened to my son one time when he was a lot younger. He was, I think, early years of high school, and he did a TikTok that went viral, and he was making fun of, I think he was making fun of British people.
Oh, really?
It was making a joke at their expense, and it was crazy. It's crazy for a while.
Did he catch a lot of grief for it?
Yeah, but he was trying to recapture it every moment he could. He was like, let me do another one.
Who else can I make fun of?
Right.
That's awesome.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When you subscribe to the show, you get all of our shows right when you open up your podcast apps, YouTube app, or social media. Learn more at tjriggins.com/subscribe.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. I've never been in that whole group of people that where they say everybody hates Mondays. I've never been like that. Monday's just a Monday.
Yeah.
And I get it. People say, oh, I don't want to go back to work. They'll say that on Sundays, or oh, I'm tired. I had a hard weekend. I get that. But just to hate Mondays, to be hating it, they said that now they've done studies that even when you retire, it's so programmed into your mind to hate Mondays that retired people hate Mondays.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. No way.
It doesn't mean sense to me.
No. What are you, Garfield?
I hate every day the same.
Yeah. Every day's the same, except Friday.
Yeah, Friday's awesome.
Yeah.
Unless you got to work on Friday nights.
Oh, yeah.
That could affect some things. I'm not crazy about Sunday because I feel like after 10 a.m. I'm like, oh, the day's over. And it's like that. I think a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening is kind of depressing, way more than a Monday.
It always was when I was a kid because I hated school so much. Sundays were depressing.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, I got to go to school.
Sure.
Got to go in and get ready to go to school. I hated that.
Yeah.
There's a video of a really sweet Maine. He's standing out in his driveway, and his wife is standing behind him, and they've got two old bicycles behind them on the driveway. And he's just telling people that they're going for a little ride to get some exercise. And, not really a health nut because he's smoking, but I mean, that's no big deal. But I just thought he sounded really, really sweet, bragging about, him and his wife going for a little bike ride. Listen.
Me and my wife gonna go out bike riding for a little while, get a little exercise, his and hers bike. Finna get out there and turn a couple corners. We ain't gotta ride no bike now because we got cars. All right.
You want to make everybody know, hey, we're not just going to and fro because we need transportation on these bikes. We got cars. We're just going to ride recreational.
That's right.
Yeah, we got cars.
We're going to go turn a couple corners.
A couple of corners.
That's definitely going to be the way I say it. Yeah. We're going to go turn a couple corners. He's got a cigarette going. So,
yeah.
Oh, classic.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Cigarette on a bike.
Cigarette on a bicycle. It's a good look.
Nothing better.
Yeah. Especially if it's a recumbent bike in the gym. I love that.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been on a bike?
Not that long ago, because I have one. I used to ride it for exercise.
Oh, did you really?
Probably maybe a year or two.
Oh, okay.
Since I've been on a bike, yeah, a real one, not counting a bike in the gym.
Yeah. It's probably.
How about you?
10 years, at least.
Lindsay, you've ridden a bike at the beach and stuff with your family, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a vacation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A cute beach cruiser,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with the basket.
My mom was on a kick for about a year. She wanted her and my dad to get one of those. What do you call it? Where it's a two-seater bicycle, like one person.
Yeah.
She wanted them to get that. I said, Mom, you're 65 years old. Where are you going with that? And she said, I think it'd be so much fun.
Yeah. Replace the golf cart.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Now, look, this is not a very good hypothetical situation for me to be part of here that I'm going to throw at y'all, because I'm not a huge fan of macaroni and cheese to begin with. Today's macaroni and cheese day, or they call it mac and cheese day. But yeah, I don't hate it. I'll eat it. Sometimes I find it to be very good, but I'm not, like the trend is now where you just put your life on the line for it, and always want the mac and cheese. So they've asked people in a new survey, they found that 86% of Americans say it's an adult food, not just for kids. Well, I get that. It's not just for kids.
Yeah.
54% of people eat macaroni and cheese weekly. Most of them prefer it for dinner as opposed to lunch. And 56% of people says that they would give up coffee or social media before giving up mac and cheese.
What? Coffee?
Yeah.
Come on.
Psycho?
So you wouldn't give up coffee for mac and cheese? Like if they said you can't have any more mac and cheese the rest of your life, Lindsay, and you can continue to drink coffee, But if not, then no more coffee.
No problem. See ya, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Totally.
I don't care about it that much.
Okay. What about, is there any food that you like that you would give up for mac and cheese?
Well, that I would give up. For
Would you
mac
give
and
up cheeseburgers?
No.
No.
Mac
You
and
would?
cheese is
Riggins?
bottled.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. What about just regular like spaghetti with meat sauce?
No.
You would?
Dawn, give me that mac and cheese.
Yeah, Rob. I would think because you're a bigger fan of mac and cheese than anybody on the show.
Mhm.
So yeah, so spaghetti and any kind of red sauce. All right. Well, what about Alfredo, Rob?
No, I'll have to drop mac and cheese for a fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah. Or
don't
anything
think-
Alfredo for me. I would much rather have that.
I don't think I'd give up ramen for mac and cheese. I really don't like mac and cheese. I think because my kids eat it so much, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, this would be a good question to ask my little friend Jenny because she loves it, loves mac and cheese, but she loves almost every other food just as much. So it would be crazy for her. She would drive herself nuts trying to figure out which one it would be.
Yeah.
And she doesn't cook at all, so she's not making Kraft or Velveeta or anything like that.
No, but she likes getting it from the kids' menu if they have Kraft with the kids' macaroni and cheese at restaurants.
She likes artisanal mac and cheese.
Yeah, she likes any and every kind of mac and cheese, as long as it doesn't have crumbs on the top of it. She doesn't like that when it's
I
baked.
agree with her.
Yeah. Like a baked.
Yeah, she doesn't like the panko on it or crushed up Ritz or anything like that. Now, my daughter loves it too. She loves mac and cheese.
Yeah, it has really become just sort of synonymous with adult cuisine now. And I remember, it was just for kid food when I was growing up.
Yeah, but when you put it in like lobster, white cheddar mac and cheese, things like that, now I'm in it.
You like
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I love that.
Same.
Crawfish mac and cheese, all those kinds of things. But I don't know if I'm giving up any other dish that I really like for it.
No.
I don't think so either.
What about dry Cheerios? How are y'all on that?
Thank you for joining us.
I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
The Italian Yannick Sinner won Wimbledon yesterday. Did you catch any Wimbledon action, TJ?
I didn't. I was too busy doing anything else I could possibly do.
Not a tennis
No.
fan? Yeah.
No.
I don't know anything about the sport, but he's 23 years old, first Italian to win. He defeated Carlos Alcaraz, who's this Spaniard who's 22. So it was a great match, apparently.
Yeah, what was the tournament called?
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Yeah, I do know it bothers me when people say Wimbledon.
Wimbledon?
I hate that. It's Wimbledon, not Wimbledon.
Or Wimbledon.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one.
Wimbledon, you know.
Whippleton.
They had the Duchess of Cambridge, the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, come out to award the trophy, and they straighten up when she comes out, and I'm sure that's very thrilling if you're 22 and you're excelling in a sport that the Princess of Wales comes out to deliver you the trophy.
What's her cute sister's name? Pippa.
Pippa.
Yeah, real cute. I think Kate's hot.
Where Pippa at?
Yeah, you don't see much of Pippa anymore.
No, you don't.
A lot of people were saying Pippa's cuter. You think Kate's cuter?
I do. I think Pippa is.
I think Kate is more beautiful. I think Pippa's got a look to her that she's like more of a fun time girl.
Party girl.
Oh,
I don't know why I think that.
Yeah.
But Kate is so straight laced. It's just maybe
yeah.
it's the comparison. But both beautiful women.
And I like seeing all the celeb outfits at the Wimbledon.
Very well. Everybody's extremely well dressed. Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey looked incredible in his
He
white
did.
suit.
It's like sears, what herringbone,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was dressed to the nines, but that's what you do when you go to the Wimbledon. So
was he down on the sidelines like he is at the Texas Longhorns games?
no, they don't play like that.
It was like,
You go to your seat, Matt. No offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate your donation, but this is not your area.
Get back. So the Wimbledon is trending. Justin Bieber has a new album out. It's called Swag. 21 tracks. Critics say it's not the best Justin Bieber album. I checked it out. There's a lot of filler on there,
Yeah,
but
a
there's
lot
some
of
really good
filler.
songs.
Well, would it indeed be referred to as swaggy?
I would not call
You
it
wouldn't
swaggy.
call it swaggy?
I don't understand the logic of calling it swag.
And every song sounds the exact same.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it's got a theme, this kind of like lo-fi, moody,
Melancholy, maybe?
a little bit.
A little, yeah.
A little bit. And then there's like voice memos in there of him like talking about his life and how people are judging him and he's just trying to be a human and going through this thing called life. It's like a tortured soul kind of thing.
I'm a human.
I'm a human, leave me alone. So Justin Bieber's new album, Swag, is out. And then rumors are out that Jennifer Aniston has a new boyfriend. His name is Jim Curtis. He is some sort of life coach. And I will say, he's got good old man hair.
Yeah.
Like, he's an older guy. He's in his 50s, and he's got nice hair. So we'll see if this works out for Jennifer Aniston. She's looking for some life advice, life coaching from a boyfriend.
It won't work.
You don't think so?
No.
Because of him or her?
Her.
You're confident.
Yeah. Unless he can fix her issues. And I don't know what those issues are exactly, but when you have a beautiful, successful woman who hasn't been able to, well, dare I say, keep a man, you know,
Yeah.
you got to figure she maybe she's hard to live with. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
People ask me all the time, what do you love about R. Gregory Jewelers? Well, I'm going to tell you, R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville is a family-run company. So they find you the best deals at the best prices with the friendliest service. You're not in an awkward situation where someone's like a pushy sales associate. They don't do any of that. And they really want to help you find the diamond or the jewelry or the watch of your dreams. So check out R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville today. R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
What's the one special ingredient Lindsay Lohan adds to her macaroni and cheese?
Ooh, what?
That was my reaction. What a great headline. What's the one special ingredient Lindsay Lohan adds to her macaroni and cheese? I want to know.
Is it cinnamon?
It is not cinnamon.
Okay.
It's stupider.
Oh.
Garlic?
It's not garlic. I actually think you could probably get away with that. This is stupid. And first of all, do you think Lindsay Lohan can cook?
No.
Not knowing anything about her other than she's an actress, she was in The Parent Trap. Do you think she can cook?
I think she can probably cook meth.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know why I think that, but
Yeah.
If she was giving out maybe cigarette recommendations, I would listen. I mean, I just don't take her advice on cooking, I don't think. The one special ingredient Lindsay Lohan adds to her macaroni and cheese is corn. Canned corn.
Oh, no.
now is that a pothead move, Riggins?
It could be. You're just you're making a box of Kraft or a box of Velveeta, and you're like, what else I got? Maybe I'll throw in some corn.
Hey, man, drain it first, bro.
I'll just drain it. I'll open it up. I'll drain it. I won't even heat it up. I'll just dump it in there and just,
I don't necessarily think it'd be bad, but it's just weird.
It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, but I mean, you're making what they call a bowl now. Where they mix all that stuff together in a bowl.
Yeah. I don't know. It just a great headline. It made me click on the article. I wanted to see what she's putting in there.
I wouldn't push that away.
No, absolutely. I think it's
It's weird.
It is weird though.
Her poor kid is going to grow up thinking mac and cheese is corn and vice versa.
She's featured in a new Verizon wireless commercial where she acknowledges the fact that she looks a lot different. And a couple months ago, these pictures came out, and every woman on the planet was asking the same question: what did she do, and how do I get it? Because she really did. She looked refreshed. She looked younger. Her skin was great. And I remember Lindsay saying that. I want to know. I need to know what she's doing. Did you ever find out what she did?
She did a lot of things. I know that. I just don't know exact things. I mean, what they're called or specific lasers or whatever, but she looks incredible still. I mean,
so it wasn't the corn and mac and cheese combo that gave her such great skin?
Exactly.
Oh.
Who would have thought, though? Lindsay Lohan comes out, out of those traumatic years of her life, and now she's a mother, she's a wife.
And I love how in her interview she was like, guys, when did I have time to do anything? I didn't do anything. When did I have time to do it? No one's seen you in years. You've had plenty of time. Like, what are you talking
Doesn't
about?
she have a reality show, though? That's about her on some streaming network or something?
She did a show with Oprah back in the day.
Ew.
Yeah, reality series. That was crazy, too. That was at the height of Lindsay Lohan's kind of manic behavior.
Remember, she wouldn't like come out of her apartment. She'd like lock herself in there, and camera people were like, why are we even here?
Why are we here? And she's chain smoking cigarettes in her little New York apartment. It was a crazy show.
So hot.
And it came out she had no money, and it was just nuts.
Then they had to bring in the big guns. Oprah had to come in and sit her down and say, Lindsay, what are we doing here? It's just so dramatic. I mean, it's just so crazy. So Lindsay Lohan eats corn in her macaroni and cheese. That's the information you need to know today. And so that you can share that with the world.
Good deal.
Good.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So there is somewhat of a controversy going on in the world of sports because this happened the other night at a Baltimore Orioles game. The singer of the Star Spangled Banner did it in a unique way. I don't think anybody's ever done it. And you got one side saying that was just most people are saying it was terrible. How could you do that? It's disrespectful. It's, this, that, and the other. But basically what he did was he sang the Star Spangled Banner in auto-tune, like T-Pain and them.
Yeah.
So this is what it sounded like.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
Okay, so he wasn't all dressed up like a robot and putting on a show or anything. He was just some nerdy-looking guy standing singing into a microphone that was run through an auto-tune machine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm as patriotic as they come. And I don't think it was that awful or disrespectful. I just think it was weird.
It was weird.
But I don't, it's not like when somebody goes out there and just makes a mockery of it by, the famous one is Roseanne Barr back in the late 80s, I think it was, when she sang the national anthem and screamed all the way through it, tried to make a comedy routine out of it. That was pretty bad. But this, I mean,
it's weird.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're the person they hired backed out last minute. They were like, who can we get? Just some nerdy guy. Come on, you have an auto-tune machine. Come on.
Now, if it would have been T-Pain,
yeah,
the king of the auto-tune, would they have been messing with him about it?
No.
Probably so, because he can really sing. T-Pain can. There was a whole big thing. People thought he couldn't sing, and he had to prove he could sing, that whole deal. Mm-hmm. But he can't sing. I don't know. I just didn't think, I don't think it's worth getting all up in arms over.
No.
Yeah, I'm not that offended. I just don't think it's the right time to be experimenting with like different musical styles for the national anthem. I don't know. Do it on your own
But I don't know if I would rather hear the auto-tune Star Spangled Banner or the Star Spangled Banner where every note is held, 5 seconds longer than it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they just stretch it out and all the runs and everything they do. I think I would rather have the auto-tune.
I agree.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, but you probably already knew that. Family owned and operated, they are simply the best with multiple locations, beautiful furniture, and luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, Lindsay, did you have a crazy, busy weekend with children activities and all of that kind of stuff?
It was the busiest weekend I've had in a long time. And I'm busy.
Yeah.
But it was something every hour on the hour. It was a lot. Delilah had our kindergarten meet and greet.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we were supposed to talk about today. How did that go?
Great. I mean, I didn't see her. The second we got there, she ran off with her friends, and I didn't see her for 2 hours.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, well.
Yep, that's the way it's going to be. But you'd rather it be that way than her clinging to you and not wanting to go off, into the, crazy school system.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of thought she'd be like, oh, I'm kind of a little scared, and I'd have to like coach her and talk, it's okay. You can leave me. I know you love me, but no.
Yeah, she did.
It was just like,
yeah. That's good though. That's great
Yeah.
that she doesn't love you. I mean,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
And I didn't know any parent, so I was just like standing there I was the one that was like, why am I even here?
Come back, Delilah. Come back. You're my friend. You're my only friend. So you had to stay there the whole time?
The whole time.
2 hours?
With all the parents.
Ugh, that would have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I had to like act like I was interested in people's conversations. You know how it goes.
Yeah, was your husband with you?
No, he was at home watching our son.
Okay. Were there many dads there?
There were a few. Yeah, I would say there were probably half and half. But siblings weren't invited, so
Sure.
Yeah.
And you get that.
That was okay.
That's interesting.
No, because you don't want them, to be attached to their sibling. They need to go with the other kids. And so,
Right. So what inevitably happens, the dad stays home, out of the way, keep dad out of the picture. Not saying this is set up that way, but
I would have loved to stay home. I was like, do you want to take her? He's like, no.
Oh, and trust me, the teachers would much rather deal with the dads.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's true. All of Delilah's teachers have liked him better than me. And I've been, class mom and the whole thing, but they've always liked him better.
Yeah.
True.
Everybody does.
And teachers and everybody else. I mean, just kidding.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Riggins Show is new at 7 a.m. Eastern each weekday morning and available most anywhere you watch or listen to shows. YouTube, podcast platforms, streaming and radio station sites are all now at our media center at tjriggins.com. It works just like an app, easy to navigate, and you'll get everything right there on one page. All the podcasts, all the videos, all the great deals you can take advantage of as a member of the radio family. The TJ and Riggins Show is right there in your hand. Learn how to add it to your phone's home screen at tjriggins.com/ad.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Today's National Nude Day. National Nude Day celebrating nudists, or as some prefer to be called, naturists. Naturists. We call them nudists. Hey, you're a nudist. I don't think calling it naturist is trying to soften it up a little bit. No, you're a person that walks around nude all the time, and you don't care.
You're a nakedist.
A nakedist. Yeah. Pervert, whatever you want to call them. I have no tolerance for the nudists. Yeah. I don't care. I think it's weird. Find a different hobby because, it's...
And they're never attractive. Never.
No, they really aren't. So they encourage you to enjoy an air bath, as they call it, today, or an air bath. But they said it always happens during the warmer months, so it makes sense not to have clothes on in the middle of July.
Yeah, but you also got sweat in areas that should be covered.
Yeah.
Do it in the fall.
Do it in the fall and do it in your house.
Yeah, be naked in your house.
Be naked in your house. No one cares there. But stay in your house. So if you decide to celebrate National Nude Day, be very careful with how you do that. Ferrero has agreed to purchase Kellogg's for a couple $2 billion. Ferrero Rocher, isn't that those bougie candies, the chocolate and hazelnut ones? So they've got a lot of brands, and they're picking up Kellogg's, so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops and all the great kid cereals you love.
Yeah. So, Kellogg's, Pop-Tarts.
Kellogg's, Pop-Tarts, Frosted Flakes, all the cereal brands, So that was a big purchase. So Ferrero in the news this morning. And then Love Island is the top trending topic. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but a couple was announced as the winners last night, splitting a $100 top prize. They will do a reunion on August 28th, I believe, hosted by Andy Cohen.
Yeah, $100 grand.
$100 grand.
Yeah.
$100 grand. And you can go find out on the internet. But a lot of people are streaming it, so they don't want to get any spoilers. I'm talking to you, ladies. But apparently a lot of guys are watching it as well, including TJ's good friend Michael.
Well, Jody roped him into watching a couple of episodes the other night. He's not planning, sitting down planning and watching it, like Ace always did.
Was he a Love Island?
Oh, Ace, any of those dating reality shows, he was all up in.
Oh, Ace. Yeah. Love to hear about that. So Love Island is the top trending topic. I've got some kind of shocking news to share with TJ, and I'll do that next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
The TJ and Riggins Show is available to stream every weekday around 7 a.m. Eastern at tjriggins.com. Stream it on your phone, on your iPad, in your car, on your laptop at work, or even from your smart home devices. You might be saying, hey, Riggins, I can't listen live. Well, that's not a problem. Listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, or at tjriggins.com. The Week in Review, Group Therapy, the Extra Funny Podcast, the TJ and Jody's House Podcast, all of your favorites every day of the week. Listen live or listen later at tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
Book your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. That's where all of our guests stay because it's awesome. They've even got 2 spectacular restaurants on site. You're going to love your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay today at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
TJ, I've got good news and I got bad news.
I'll give you the good news first. The good news is I found a show, not a new show, but an older show that's got 7 seasons, a ton of episodes. The episodes are quick. They're like 25 minutes. And it's laugh out loud funny.
Okay.
And I don't watch a whole lot of TV shows, but I'm always on the search for like a show with a lot of episodes that I can binge. It doesn't happen often. Maybe once a year I find something great. So I found a great one. That's the good news. The bad news is that the show is filled with people you will absolutely hate.
Oh, no.
The show is 30 Rock.
Oh, yeah.
I finally bit the bullet and tried it, and I was laughing out loud in the first couple of episodes. Yeah, laughing out loud, and that doesn't happen often.
But I've told you before, any of the Hollywood people and all that are just complete, they're known to be a political affiliation and activists and all that stuff. If their work is good enough, I can separate it.
Yeah.
And I told you, Alec Baldwin is one of them. I love to watch Alec Baldwin act, and I think he's funny. He's in that, right?
He is so funny in this show.
Same with Tina Fey.
Who
else is in?
Tracy Morgan is in it.
I've always liked him.
Yeah.
So.
What's the premise? They work together?
Yeah, so it's basically a spinoff of like Saturday Night Live, like what happens in the writer's room and in the offices at NBC. So it actually is a show on NBC, but it's sort of it's kind of like The Office taking place inside NBC. But Alec Baldwin is great and stuff like that. But eventually they start doing guest stars, I found out. And one of the guest stars is like Nancy Pelosi. And I thought, TJ's never going to watch this. I don't know at what point she shows up, but Condoleezza Rice is in it, I think, as a love flame for one of the characters. I don't know. So they bring in political figures, and I just know that's not going to float your boat. But
mainly because they're terrible actors.
They can't be good.
I don't care who they are.
They can't be good. Nancy Pelosi. So I don't know. It's very funny. So it was, it's a little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news.
I'll try it.
Will you give
but
it
I
a
just
shot?
don't. I really don't have time to watch any TV anymore.
I believe that. When are you?
Or eat peanut butter. I can't, because of this new job I have at night, I can't eat TV or watch peanut butter.
It's a mess. When are you watching TV? Any of it?
None, really.
Really none.
Maybe Jody and I watched a show yesterday afternoon. That's about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good for your relationship, my friend.
No. My relationship with TV?
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.